To get the hair out of our character's face, what we want to do is to move all of these start curves over. And we can do that by selecting the endpoints of the curves. But first, we have to lock the length of the curves so that they stay constant. Now, locking the length of the curves does not affect the stretchiness of the strokes. Be aware that those are two different things. So what we're doing here is we're going to make sure that when we manipulate the endpoints of the start curves, they don't stretch. But during the dynamic simulation, the strokes, the actual renderable hair, could still stretch depending upon your settings in the hair system shape node. Okay, so we're going to select all of the start curves. To do that, I'm going to select the strokes, and I want to make sure that I've displayed the start curve. So I'll go into N Hair, Display, Start Position. Now we want to select all the start curves, so we'll go back up to N Hair and choose Convert Selection to Start Curves. Now all the start curves are selected, and just for visual clarity, I'll go ahead and hide the strokes. With all the start curves selected, I'll lock all their lengths. Go back up into N Hair and choose Modify Curves, Lock Length. And what that does is it adds an attribute to each of those curves, which allows us to lock or unlock the length. And if we select a single curve and go to its attribute editor, Control A, you'll see that there is a lock length attribute on that curve and on all curves. If at any point we need to unlock the curve length, then we just simply select all the curves, go back up into N Hair and choose Modify Curves, Unlock. But I'm not going to do that now because we've locked them and we want them to stay locked so that when we move their endpoints, they will remain the same length.